welcome to episode 1 of my very first YouTube series. In the spirit and being inspired by all of the other unique Ironmen out there, I decided to take a crack at one of my own. I've always been captivated by the idea of an ultimate Ironman, and I've also been captivated by the notion of evenly leveling each of your skills. So there's a wonderful series out there by baby Tuna, which he goes through and levels up all his skills, and one by one. I think he's doing chunks of 5 right now. And I want to do the same thing, except with a few added rules of my own. One of them being that I'm an ultimate Ironman, meaning of course that I can't bank and I can't trade. And the second thing is, instead of going by chunks of 5, I want to do my best at the beginning to actually only level everything up 1 point at a time, with the obvious exception, for example, of hit points. Now, to give you some background of who I am, I have been playing RuneScape since about 2006. I played for a long time, and then I quit for a little bit. Came back to, I guess, what is now called RuneScape 3 in about 2013, 14. I comped my RS3 character and then decided to quit for a little while. Ended up coming back to old school probably around 3 years ago, and I decided that I wanted an extra challenge, so I went ahead and made a regular Ironman. And so that's sort of my old school main, is this regular Ironman. Alright, so I'm in the middle of theory crafting my account here, and right off the bat I notice, of course, Herblore. There's no way, aside from a glitch a couple people did a few years ago, to get 2 Herblore. So I guess that's going to be the first exception on the account, is that I'm going to go up 1 by 1 for every skill, but Herblore I'm going to have to go from 1 to 3. So the plan now is just to do nothing to it, and then once I have the correct skills, then complete Druidic Ritual, and then boost that up to a 3, so that I'm not, skirting around the rules in any way. Alright, well, I guess first and foremost, I'm going to come over here and redeem my UIM armor. Look at that. That is a sexy man right there. Look at that. Swole arms, impeccable abs beneath this, of course. I guess we're claiming our free runes. So if I recall correctly, we can do this every 30 minutes is, I think, the correct number. So whenever I get the chance to come back and remember that it's here, I'm going to go ahead and do so. Because as far as I could tell, runes and money are going to be pretty hard for us to come by here. So we want to definitely take advantage of every possible avenue. I'm going to pop over here and do what every Ironman does in the beginning. I'm going to get some thieving. So in this case, what we're going to do is we're going to thieve enough to get the level 2 thieving, and then we'll see how much money I get from there. There's 2 thieving. Looks like we got 11 coin pouches amounting to 33 coins. So we just got 33 GP. I'm an ultimate, and I have no idea what to do with my inventory. I've got tons of things here, a pot, a bucket. I mean, I guess I could rebuy these at general stores, but yeah, I don't really know what to do first here necessarily. Oh god, I almost went to pickpocket again. Okay, all right. We're gonna leave the courtyard, and we're gonna go somewhere else. I'm going to cut down some trees and then fletch them. So I know I can go to the top of the Lumbridge Castle and I can light logs there. So I think the woodcutting XP would be best to go with fletching. Yeah, so we're going to cut some logs here. I figure I'll fletch them into whatever I can, and then probably sell them to the general store for some additional GP. Then after this, we're going to get 2 fire making at the top of Lumbridge Castle. And at some point, I'm going to have to make... Oh, there it is. 2 wood cutting. Fantastic, fantastic. We're on the way there. I don't have a knife. Okay. We're gonna learn a whole lot about how Ironmen do things around here. So my regular Ironman, I just have like 800 knives in the bank because I got tired of having to re-get them all. Alright, there's not a knife here. Okay. Well. Yeah, okay. We're on a mission to find a knife, I guess. Who knew that a knife was going to be the hardest part of this game? Oh, by the way, these texts... Oh, there's a knife! Haha! Look at that. I was about to say these white text things are, again, a RuneLite plugin, right? Where it tells you things on the ground. I was going to say, maybe if nobody likes them, we could turn them off, but I don't know. That was pretty useful right there. Alright, let's fletch these logs into whatever we can. Shortbow, I think, is 5? Yeah. So we're going to have to make these into arrow shafts to begin with. And then we'll see what we can get. Oh god, 5. This is going to be a while before we can actually make dollars off of that. So I guess that means I'm committing an inventory space to arrow shafts for a little bit. Okay. Well, this will be interesting. Let's go ahead and cut more trees and... Oh, no, wait. Oh. Okay, woodcutting trees gives you far more experience than fletching arrow shafts, for all of us out there. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to come up to the top of Lumbridge here. We're going to both fire make the logs at the top, and we're going to pick them up and fletch them. So we'll be able to get both of them here. For keeping my skills even here, I think it's going to be crucial that we take advantage of free resources like this. Resources that we can use for the processing skills, like smithing and cooking and whatnot, while not having to get XP for the gathering skills. So let's just pick up a few of these and let's get fletching. So I want to talk real quick about why I wanted to do this this combo build. As I mentioned, you know, there's a lot of really great Ultimate Ironman videos out there. A lot of really wonderful YouTubers and streamers like Mudkip and people like that doing Ultimate Ironman. And it's really cool, but you know, one thing that plays a big role is inventory management. And while they're doing inventory management, a lot of the times, you know, you'll see Ultimate Ironmen, you know, they'll re-suicide, they'll reorganize everything in preparation for a long-term skilling grind. And that's sort of how the UIM life operates, is they do sort of one skilling grind at a time. And you have to sort of commit. So if you're going to get, you know, 90 fletching for a Fury, oh, there's fletching level 2. If you're going to get like 90 crafting for a Fury or something, you know, you get from, you know, 60 crafting to 90 crafting in one go. Whereas, you know, the entire concept of keeping your skills even kind of runs contrary to that. So I feel like these two modes of gaming, the Ultimate Ironman and the even skills, I feel like these two game modes are a little opposite of one another. And so I think smashing them together would make for a real genuine challenge. So we just got 2 fletching. So I think what we're going to do now is we're going to light them on fire and try to get 2 fire making while we're at it. Apparently I already had a lot of experience from... Oh my gosh, look at that. That was a lot of XP. So one thing that when I built my Ironman, I was very keen on doing in the beginning is, you know, jump starting some money and then taking the money and being able to do managing miscellanea. Oh, there's 2 fishing, so we'll step off. And so on my Ironman, I rushed 99 thieving. On the Arty Nights, I got myself a healthy, I think it was something like 15 mil or something like that. I was able to throw half of it inside of the Kingdom. So as you know, after finishing Throne of Miscellanea and Royal Trouble, you get to put 7.5 mil in the coffers. And so that's what I did, and literally every single day, or rather every few days since I've started my Ironman, I've gone and re-upped my percentages of favor. I've gone and I have added and topped up the coffers and stuff like that. And it's been really nice because you pick up a passive... Oh, I was about to go in here and use that range, but we cannot do that until we do Cook's Assistant. Which will give us some amount of cooking experience, which I do not... Well, do I want it? I do need cooking. Let's look up how much experience Cook's Assistant gives. Alright, so I just looked it up. You get 300 cooking experience. 300 experience is bad for me right now. As you notice in my level 2s, I don't even have 300 experience in those levels, so I cannot do Cook's Assistant, which means I can't use this range. So we're gonna have to do something different. So I guess another option while we're here is we could just postpone cooking for now. And then next time we come across a range, I don't know, maybe we're in Fallador or something like that, then we can use the range once we get there. Alright, so I was taking a look at the map, the world map here, and it looks like there's a cooking range in Port Sarim. So we're going to go that way. Now, of course, while I'm there, I need to get some raking content. So, with my incredible 1 inventory spot left, I'm going to get a rake. Is it not? Is it this person that sells stuff? Ah. A rake. 15 coins? That's half my stack. There has to be a better way to get a rake. No way. No, I'm looking this up. What, no. No. Alright, so here we are at the farm in South Fallador. So we're going to trade. And for 6 coins, we can buy 1 rake. Ooh, does this give agility experience? No. The one in Fallador does. We might use that for 2 agility. Well, given that money is going to be a little tight in the beginning, I think I'm going to go ahead and commit the slot to the rake. I know it was only 6 HP, or 6 GP, but I don't want to have to run all the way back here to South Folly in order to buy this every single time. We just finished up raking these patches here. So probably what we're going to do is we're going to keep the rake on us, and every time we pass a farming patch, we're going to go ahead and rake it for some sort of passive XP along the way. And in theory, we'll get 2 farming while getting the rest of the skills up. So here we are in Port Sarim. There's the range. So let's go ahead and take a look. And for some reason, there's a polling booth in here. I do not understand why there's a polling booth in here, but okay. In fact, I don't think I've ever been in this room. I've played a lot on my accounts over the years, and I don't think I have ever stepped foot in this room. Alright. Oh, okay, well that was worth the walk. Okay, wonderful. Okay, we have 2 cooking now and a bunch of raw shrimps that I can't use. So we're on our way to the West Folly crumbled wall. We're going to see how good that experience is off the bat. And then I'm sitting here wondering where and how I'm going to get to crafting. I don't even know what to make at the beginning. We can't make leather because that requires killing cows. Ah, we're going to be shearing sheep. Well, ooh, a bronze arrow spawned. That's worth keeping in mind. Oh no. Oh no, it's yellow. That means we can't do it. Oh no. Okay, well, it would appear that we are going to have to go to Tree Gnome Village. Unless we want to lamp all the way to 5 agility, which I don't think I want to do. Alright, that's going to be it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed episode 1 of Evenly UIM. It's been a lot of fun so far. Got a few gains here and there. We'll have to figure something out about how to train agility. Probably just going to pop over to the Gnome Agility course over in Gnome Stronghold. But we're almost at level 2, which is fantastic. So all in all, I want to say thank you so much for watching. And this is my first YouTube series I've ever made. And I'm so happy it's about RuneScape. So if you have any constructive criticism, feel free to comment down below. Thank you so much. Do some emotes here for everyone. And I'm very eager to start recording episode 2. And hopefully at the end of episode 2 we can get all of our skills up to level 2 as well. Hey! Anyway, thank you again so much for watching, and have a wonderful day, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Bye!